Hello, my Virgos. How are you doing today? I am your host, Super T Reader. It's time, my Virgos. It's time. It's time for your monthly reading. I do thank everybody that's been patient. I have been quite busy. I'm going to keep cranking them right out, guys. I'm going to keep cranking them out. Okay? Many of you say, oh, that's coming so much later. Sometimes it does with me because I get really busy. But they may not come when you want them, but they're right on time. They may not come when you want it, but they're right on time. So you're going to get the readings. Don't worry, guys. You're going to get them. If you don't, I'll probably leave some type of message. Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Just push those out in the middle. Well, go there, my people. I see the Two of Pentacles. Let's start this. Are my viewers ready? Let's get into this. Super T Reader is ready to give you these messages. I'm very ready. Somebody's trying to communicate with you. I'm feeling like someone wants to communicate. Codependency. But see, something else is going on. What I feel like is going on is they have someone else in their life and they can't communicate with you because it's going to piss that person off. They are really biting their tongue. I feel like this person, yeah, see, they've got someone else in their life. They're either married or engaged or their relationship is growing with that other person. But see, the thing is, they still want to keep a connection with you. They still want a connection with you. They never wanted to stop talking to you. That wasn't their goal. That wasn't what they wanted. Children, the person is either pregnant or they're going to have a family or you have children with them. Okay, here's what fell out. Let's look at it. Are my viewers ready? Let's get into this. Someone from your past, I think, either someone from your past or not that far into the past. Unrequited love, calling in your soulmate. So I feel like this person's being blocked. Unrequited love. See, I don't think they really stopped liking you. I don't think they stopped loving you. I don't think they stopped liking you. I think there's a blockage. Calling in your soulmate. This person is your soulmate. You don't always marry your soulmate. The Queen of Wands. Look at that action. The Tower. Can't go through. Destruction. The Queen of Swords reversed. Cut off of that communication. Page of Wands. Wanting to communicate. Four of Swords. Holding it back. The Hermit. Aha. The Chariot reversed. You can't go through with it. The Hermit. It's your energy here, my Virgos. Correct? The Tower is Aries. Many of you are dealing with an Aries. And this person has gotten themselves involved with someone else and they dare not piss that person off. I feel like they want to communicate with you. I feel like they want to communicate with you, but they are deliberately holding themselves back. They want to talk with you. They wanted to either you broke up with them and, you know, they're like, hey, can we just remain friends? Or if they didn't say it, if they did not verbally say it, they meant it. If they didn't verbally say it, they want to do it. Many of you, this has got you interested. You want to take an action. And many of you are thinking about this. You're wondering about it. This is something stirring in you. And you actually would like to take a physical action to text or call or communicate with this person. You would like to do that. I see many of you asking questions. I wonder how they're doing. How do they feel about me? Do they want to see me? Do they want to talk to me? You know, am I on their mind? Do they think of me? All those things. Yes. Yes to all of the questions and above. But there is something very difficult that I'm seeing. This person made a decision that they shouldn't have made. The reason why I say they shouldn't have made it is because I feel very strongly that their mate is controlling. And I feel like that person isn't allowing them to talk to you at all. I don't think it's your person of interest, whoever's on your mind. I don't think it's them that doesn't want to talk to you anymore. I feel like the choice was made for them. I feel like the entire many of you are going to still keep looking. You're going to still keep trying to find them, or you're still going to keep, you're either looking on their information, like, you know, social media. You're trying to like find out something. You're talking to people. Many of you are asking questions and you're talking to people about this person. Well, you'll find out. If you keep asking, you're going to find out. No, it's not it's not totally their decision. I feel like the decision was taken out of their hands, believe it or not. And they went along with it. They let somebody else have power over them. Does that make sense, my viewers? Because your relationship did not work out. Now, this could be a best friend. This could be a male-female relationship. Are you guys hearing this? This could be a male-female platonic relationship. You could just be best friends with this person. You know, maybe you're a female, they're a male, or you're a male and they're a female. Okay? Okay? And I feel like whoever they got with ended it. Said, nope. You're not talking to them. That's not how it's going to be. I think they have a very controlling partner. Some incense on my fingers. They have a very controlling partner, and their partner is not about to let them talk to you. That's just not going to happen. I see frustration. I see bad decision. I see anger. I see them resenting. I see resentment. Beautiful oceanic tarot. I see resentment. I feel like this person is being controlled. Six of Cups reversed. They're being blocked from that past. Six of Cups reversed. So they're being blocked from the past. They're not allowed. I told you. Yeah, and I feel like many of you, my viewers that are watching, I see you. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords. Look at that. Are my viewers seeing what I'm saying? See what I'm telling you? The Fool card. The Fool. See, it's not their decision. It's not their decision. I don't think so. I think they're being forced to do something they don't want to do. And I feel like their partner, whoever they're currently with, they've had a few arguments about this. There's been conversations. There's been arguments. I know they have, because the Fool card is Aquarius. Aquarius is a sword. And sword can represent your thoughts, communication. It talks about like conversations, what you're saying to each other. That can be very negative. So if anyone you guys are thinking of is, if you have not heard from them at all, don't always think that that person just doesn't want you. They don't want me anymore. They don't want to see me anymore. They don't love me. That's not always the case. Okay? That's not the case. The case is they have someone in their life that is going to be hot with them if they decide to start talking back with someone from their past. You saw the Six of Cups reverse. They can't get back to their past. They had to leave it behind completely. Six of Cups reverse, leaving the past behind and moving on, meeting someone new and being happy about it. But the Queen of Swords reverse says you are blocked from that communication. The Queen of Swords reverse is frustrated, angry, and pissed off. She's not happy. So whoever they're dealing with right now, that relationship is threatened. Look at that Tower. The Tower says it started off wrong. So I feel like it started off wrong. What you guys had ended, maybe you guys had some disagreements. Maybe you guys had some things in your relationship that weren't perfect. Okay, and it ended. Okay, you guys accepted that. You guys accepted that, and you went on your merry little ways. But deep down inside, unrequited love reverse. You may have been unhappy with each other and pissed and stopped talking. But the reason why this is reverse is because deep down inside, you knew that you shouldn't have stopped talking to them altogether. You knew that you had some type of friendship. Look at calling in your soulmate reverse. You knew that you had some type of connection with this person. And now you can't even connect with your soulmate anymore because somebody is keeping that from happening. No, I don't feel like it's your person of interest. I feel like you want to communicate. Many of you are going to find a way. I see creative. The Page of Wands is creative. You're going to find a creative way. And the Queen of Wands, she can be creative too. She's action oriented. Let's talk about that. Woo! Six of Cups is upright. What did I tell you, my viewers? See what I'm saying? Look at the Emperor. The King of the Ocean is the Emperor. I'm telling you guys, you're going to get straight out creative. You guys are going to, somebody here watching, you're going to take control. Nobody going to take my friend from me. Okay, we're not dating anymore, but he is my friend. She is my friend. And I want her in my life. Yeah, it's a threat to a current relationship. Yes, it is. But for some of you, I'm telling you, I feel like you don't want to do this. I feel like many of my Virgos, the Hermit says, you just went on alone. It's almost like you were forced to go it alone. You were forced away from this person. It's like you were, and you chose to go ahead and leave it alone. The Hermit says, okay, I'll go. And you just leave it alone because you don't want to make things worse for them. Yeah, the Chariot is reversed. Like you didn't want to do it, but you did it, says the Hermit. Look at the Two of Swords reversed. You're going to make, many of you say, I'm making a decision. You're picking up where you left off. But we have that restriction, says the Eight of Swords. Again, it's not somebody physically restraining you, but the Eight of Swords said it's a mental block. You guys heard that. I told you it's a mental restriction. This person's taking time away. They're thinking about this. It's on their mind. They're thinking about it. Okay, listen, let me look at the Four of Swords. I got to stop. Look at that. See, the opportunity, Ace of Wands, says the opportunity is going to come because there's still a past connection. The Six of Cups is you still care about each other. Okay, you're not dating. Okay, you're not together, but you guys have a soulmate connection that's very powerful. And somebody that's trying to break that, that's not going to work. It's not going to work because there's still too much. The Six of Cups could talk about a friend, a past relationship. It's a past with family, a past with friends, right? Like a best friend that you had a best friend that you guys had a deep connection with, and you lost connection with that best friend. You're like, dag, I wonder what such and such is doing. She was my old friend, dag, or he was my buddy. I loved him. That's why the Six of Cups and the Page of Wands is here, because whoever this new person is, they can't break that connection that you had, and they want very much to do that. But the time will come where you will connect again. The opportunity will present itself to you. Right now, many of you don't feel like it's the right thing yet to go after this person, but you're going to do it. And they feel the restriction, Eight of Swords. They're taking time out to think about this. The Four of Swords says, let me take time out. Let me stop and take time out to think about this. Listen, my viewers, I need to talk about this. Let's talk about, this is your energy here. The Page of Wands, your person of interest is here. Okay. Let's talk about it. Many of you, I'm feeling very strongly that this person is taking time out alone to think about this. See, right now they're holding, it's the Queen of Swords reverse. If it's reverse, it's internal. It's like you're holding in that energy. You're holding in that anger. You're holding in that frustration. You better believe that top is going to blow. And the Tower talks about a bad argument, separation, destruction. It's like they already had an argument with this person before. We already talked about this. It's like they already knew that it was a bad decision to go with him because this person wasn't understanding, but they went with him anyway. And I'm feeling like this person now this Four of Swords talks about being separate, alone. The Hermit, my Virgos, is your energy. You're separate and alone, but so are they. And they're taking time out. Your person of interest could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're taking time out to think about their action. They said, let me think about this. When they're home alone, they're laying down. They don't share their thoughts with that other person. That's why the Queen of Swords is reversed. That's your person of interest, past energy. So the Queen of Swords reverses. They're thinking about their action. They're thinking about it. They're taking time away to really think. They're resting on this. You know, that Tower is a beast, my people. Let's pull one more card. You know why? Because this person knows that this relationship, whatever relationship they got into, it was built on faulty ground because their partner is not understanding at all. I feel like they're controlling. They're not understanding. They don't give them space to enjoy other people. They don't have space to have female friends, male friends. That's not an option for them. The Justice card. Oh boy. Okay, listen, guys. The Justice card says this. This situation's about to balance itself out. The Seven of Pentacles. Something's about to happen. The Seven of Pentacles talks about seed being sown. Right? Seed being sown. Now remember, if it's seed being sown, it's under the ground where you can't see it. Right? Put the seeds in the ground, you cover it up with dirt, and then you wait for it to grow, says the Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting for a harvest. You're waiting to reap an abundant harvest. Something is growing. Something's manifesting. You don't see seeds that are buried. The Justice card says the right thing is going to come out of this situation for your person of interest. The right thing is going to come out of this. And many of you, my viewers, you are feeling that emotional energy. You're feeling that. It's going to, okay, here's what I'm getting. This situation is going to play itself out. It's going to play on out because this person is going to desire to get away from this energy. They're going to desire to get away from this person. What they're saying is, oh gosh, this is for so many people. Okay. So it's the collective, but the energy is very strong. This person is telling their person of interest, I'm going to talk to whoever I want. Now, guys, listen, we're not talking about right and wrong. We're not talking about right and wrong. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about people's feelings, emotions, and what they're going to do. Correct? We're not talking about what's right or wrong. We're talking about what's in their heart and what you want to do and what they want to do. Let's talk about it. This person is saying, I don't care if she's a female. I don't care if he's a male. I want this person in my life. I have a connection in the past with them. I care about them. They're my friend now. And I'm not going to stop talking to them just to keep see, the Tower said the relationship was built on faulty ground, right? The relationship was built on sinking sand. So there was really never the Tower says there was really never a foundation for them because the relationship was never built on trust, Queen of Swords reverse. The Justice card is karmic. What does karma say? Karma comes in and tells you the result of your past action. That's all she does. She doesn't take sides. That's why there's a scale there. She said, I'm not taking sides. The Justice card says, I'm not here to take sides. I'm just here to give you the result of your actions. Because they're under all that control and because that person isn't giving them space and leeway and they're blocking the energy of the people that they really want to see and talk to and chat with, it's causing them to what? Break free. The Fool says they're causing them to want to be free because the Queen of Swords reverse, they're harboring your person of interest. That's their energy here. Is harboring a lot of resentment. Your person of interest, you don't know it. I know you don't know it because the Four of Swords said you don't know it. It's hush, it's quiet. The Four of Swords isn't talking. It's kind of a quiet energy of somebody that's like resting. You're just laying there and you're resting. And it can represent you thinking about your actions. And see, they're thinking about leaving. The Fool said, I want a new beginning. Look at him. He's taking a dive. I'm taking a nose dive out of this mess. Why? Because I'm tired of being restricted. I don't like it. And the Six of Cups says there's still energy, emotional energy there for my viewers. You're feeling emotional. You're feeling like you do want to hear from this person. Hey, how are you? I'm okay. Let's talk about the Four of Swords, the Strength card. What is this? This is Leo. It can represent that in astrology. Yeah, look at that. Five of Swords reverse. You're not going to tell me what to do. Control. Selfish. Blackmail. The Five of Swords says, if you talk to them, I'm leaving. You know, it's kind of a control. It's a blackmail. Even if it hurts them, the other person is wielding their power over them because they know your person of interest actually wants to be with them. They actually wanted to be with them. That's why they got with them in the first place. But the control, the manipulation, the immaturity, the selfishness, the paranoia, they're like, I can't handle that anymore. And I want to talk to my friend. If you can't trust me, that's your problem. I didn't say it was fair, my viewers. I'm just telling you what your person of interest is thinking and feeling. And I'm telling you, many of you, the Queen of Wands says what you're feeling is you're okay with that. You will welcome this person with open arms because you miss them. You miss them very much. And many of you are going to start texting them. Listen, my viewers, I see the Page of Wands and many of you're going to actually take the time to send out a text. You're either going to see them online and chat with them. You're going to start communicating with them. And listen, when you do, that's going to be a firestorm. When you do, it's going to cause problems. The Strength card reverse means, you know, they feel like they don't have any power in the situation and their person of interest has got them by the balls. That's your person of interest's energy. This is your energy. They feel like they can't do anything about it without losing that person. They don't have a way of talking to you and communicating with you without doing it behind that person's back. Let's see. Let's pull a love card and let's pull some more cards and see what your person of interest is going to do. Because I feel like they're going to make a decision to leave. Many of you, you are holding yourself back and keeping yourself from going forward and texting this person. You're unsure. The Chariot reverse means you're unsure. You're not confident enough. You're not really 100% sure if you should do that because you don't want to just mess up what they have. But the Justice card said, listen, karma is going to fix this for you. The Tower said this was all built on faulty foundation, right? It was built on faulty foundation. Paper walls and glass houses. Healing family issues. See, this person they want you to know that they do still care about you and they don't like the control that they're under. They don't like it. This is not what they planned for. This isn't what they wanted. Flirt. They are going to come back and start talking to you. The conversation is going to be well, forgiving and learning. Release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moment. Either somebody's going to release. I feel like it's your person. If you have someone you're with, it's possible you may let them go because you've got this past energy, my viewers. But I'm feeling like your person of interest is going to let go of someone. And there is going to be flirtation going on. It's going to be a little flirty, but it's going to be lighthearted and fun. You know, that's the energy that's coming through. Let's talk about your person of interest a little bit more. I feel like they're eventually going to walk away. Many of you, you're already by yourself. I see it with the Hermit. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody's just pushing them too hard. Yeah, there's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Some other cards that were sitting in my lap. Sitting over here in my lap. Let's talk about what they're going to do. The Queen of Cups is reversed. Ooh. The Seven of Wands is reversed. Yeah, they're going to cave and give in because it's just too much. I feel like this person is going to stop having feelings for this person here. Their feelings are going to get manipulated to the point where they're feeling very vulnerable to this person's control, very vulnerable to this person's energy. And I think they're going to grow tired of it. And I don't feel like they're going to have the endurance to push through and continue this relationship because I feel like your person of interest is under too much restriction. Let's look at my viewers. Under too much restriction, and I don't think they can handle it anymore. This is what their person is afraid of. This is what their person is afraid of because they are going to take control and take the action to move forward. They're interested and they're ready. The King of Wands, they wonder what you're doing. They are interested in you. They want to know what you're doing. They think about you. They want to take that action. I see many of you, listen, I'm hearing moving. So this person's actually maybe moving out of that place. I feel like they are. We do have the Chariot, which represents the word movement, as you can see. So it's like for you or your person of interest, the movement is blocked. This is a resurgence of love. And if it is a past love, this person, as you can see, Six of Cups and Ace of Cups, that love is probably going to come back. That's why we have healing and flirt, because this is what their person is afraid of. They're scared to death of it. But you can't stop love if that's the case, because karma here says the Justice card. What will be will be. You can't stop it. You can't force them to not talk to you because you're afraid they're going to get back with you. Karma says the Justice card says if that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen. You can't block it. As a matter of fact, that Tower says you're going to make everything fall apart anyway with all of your control. Let's go back up to the Fool card real quick, my viewers. Many of you are going to open up the channels of love. Yes, this can be just a friendship. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a best friend. Again, a platonic relationship, male, female. It could be your buddy. Some of you have a male friend that you haven't talked to in a long time because their female isn't going to allow them to talk to you. Because you guys were just friends, quote unquote, they actually fear that because your friends are thinking, because if you're just a friend and they've never had you, you guys understand what I'm saying? Their person of interest says, because there's that wanting, there's that knowing, there's that, there's the element of not knowing. There's that element of, I've never had that person before, interest, and they don't like that. Let's talk about the Fool card. See that? Yeah, Knight of Wands, activity. King of Wands came up. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. I told you, activity. Something's happening. The Ace of Wands is reversed. Somebody's continuing to block that communication. I feel like this person is going to eventually break free and begin to talk to you again. I feel like this person's eventually going to break free, and the love, the energy that you have for each other is going to return because they're not going to allow that person to control them. I see this person making... Okay, listen, the Knight of Wands is giving me actually more information. I actually feel that. Let me stop for a minute. Whew. Okay, the Knight of Wands, see the Fool card and the Knight of Wands means this person is going to either sneak off and send a message to you. They're going to start the ball rolling before they even leave. So they're going to sneak off. See, the Seven of Wands reversed. They don't have the guts to do it in their face, right? But we know they don't have the guts. The Strength card is reversed. Right, my people? We know they don't have the guts. Not with the Strength card reversed. That means you're doing something behind. It's kind of a cowardice energy, believe it or not. You're doing it behind your person of interest back. Okay? You just don't want the drama. You're just trying to avoid the drama. Anyway, This person is going to take a chance to talk to you. The High Priestess. Well, this is the High Priest. I always say High Priestess with this deck. The High Priestess, the High Priest is actually the Hierophant. Yeah. You know what, my people? The Lovers is reversed. That means they're finally making a choice. The Lovers is Gemini. The High Priestess is Taurus. So it looks like it could be a Gemini or a Taurus. Definitely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I feel like they are going to make the choice to leave someone because they don't want to be told what to do. They don't want the control. The High Priest, my people, the Hierophant talks about unifying. It talks about unity, right? With like-minded people. It means that you are going to be around people that are like you, that think like you, do what you do, very traditional. So somebody, the High Priest also talks about tradition. It means you haven't broken free from past habits. You keep doing the same thing over and over. It's very habitual, okay? It can talk about religion. It can talk about doing the right thing, like the Pope, okay? Always up for doing what's right, regardless of the consequences. The Hierophant, like you see in the Rider-Waite deck, has those two fingers. The Hierophant says, I'm going to do, it's like a vow. The fingers that can represent kind of a vow, like a vow to do what's right no matter what or how hard it is. So I see no matter what, this person's thinking of doing what's right for them. And they say, I want to talk back to the person I do care about. And you're not going to stop me. Let's pull two more love cards. I know that's long. We're almost done. Let's pull two more love cards. My viewers, many of you have love in your heart for this person. Your heart is open. You're ready and you're interested. You're going to allow them. The message will come and the message will come quickly. Many of you, you'll hear it at the end of February. I'm feeling the end of February because you still have that connection. See, the problem is you have more chemistry with this person than the person that they're with currently. And the person that they're with currently, their intuition is telling them that. Okay, there's a strong connection that you guys have. They don't want to break it. You definitely don't want to break it. You've got a Knight of Wands. They've got a Page of Wands. You're ready. They're ready to send a message. And the Page of Wands says you're ready to communicate. But my viewers, the Queen of Wands is your energy up here. You're ready to communicate anyway. You were ready to do this anyway. This is a soulmate. You can't keep that soulmate connection apart. You can't do that. Okay? That's why calling in your soulmates reverse. Somebody was blocking that from them. Let's get one more card for the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. The King of Cups reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Can I tell my viewers something? We've got the King and Queen of Cups reverse. That's like a soulmate connection that's blocked. Or it can be a love connection that's blocked. Too much arguing about you. Somebody over here is having too many arguments with their personal interest about you. And I'm going to tell you as I look at do you guys know what the King of Cups reverse means? Let's talk about it. Because some of the meanings of the card, some of you may know, some of you may not know that the meanings can mean lots of things. For instance, the Nine of Wands talks about children. You know, if a child needs something, food, home, shelter, that they're going to get it. I know a lot of people don't know that. That's what it means. When you see the King of Cups reversed, that means that your person of interest, there's circumstances. It means that there's circumstances around them that are keeping them from doing what they really want to do. Did you guys hear that? But the Two of Pentacles is here. It talks about juggling. It talks about balance. It talks about trying to keep something going that you feel like it's slipping through your fingers. You're trying to keep something going. So they had to juggle you with someone else. And that wasn't their intention. The Tower said the foundation was just faulty from the beginning. That's not really anyone's fault, right? Because they tried with that person. That person just didn't have any faith in them. I'm going to pull two cards for the corner and then we're done. I know I said that, didn't I? I have to, my viewers. I got to get that energy. I got to, let's see what happened up there. There's the two cards. Here we go. 1, 2. The Judgment card is reversed. It looks like they're not going to continue on with that person of interest. So that's wanted to put a card over there and see what they're going to do with their person of interest. The Judgment card reversed means they're getting ready to end something, but it's ending badly. We have the Ten of Cups. Oh boy. And then the Knight of Cups is reversed. Ooh wee. So it looks like they either married them, settled in, married them, committed to them. There was some type of commitment. I know that. There was something here. This person actually had them. They did. They made a decision to go with them, but they messed it up. So I feel like this person is going to actually, oh, the Knight of Cups reverse. See, that their insecurity just turned them off. The Knight of Cups reverse means I'm not attracted to you anymore. I'm not interested in you anymore. Okay? I'm not. And the Ten of Cups means they were either married to them, committed, had a long-term relationship. They may have even had a family. But I feel like this person's actually going to... See, the Knight of Cups reverse tells me they're going to be talking to you behind their back. This is not for all of you. Some of you are already doing this. This is happening now. But they're going to be talking to you behind their back. Okay, I see it. The Knight of Cups reverse is insincere love. It means somebody's not being honest about their actions. Again, after shuffling soulmate came out again. Let me pull 2 cards on the ground. Okay. What is your person interest going to do? What are they going to do? 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse. You deserve love, wedding, and release your ex. 10 of Cups, wedding, marriage, release your ex. Knight of Cups reverse. So you see what they're going to do. Your person says, I deserve love. I deserve respect too. And if you don't trust me, then forget it. So I feel like they're either married, like I told you, 10 of Cups, but they're going to let that person go. They're going to release that person because they're not going to stay with that controlling, angry, distrustful, conniving energy. And you know what? They did still have feelings for you, but my people, because their ex is so untrusting of them, it just pushed them out the door. Okay? It's pushing your person to decide that they don't want to deal with them anymore. They're actually going to let them go. And they're looking for their soulmate. For many of you, you may be the person that they end up coming back to, talking to, chatting with. I feel like it's going to happen because the energy is so... The cards are so perfect, first of all, and the energy is so strong, my people. And the Four of Swords, remember, said they've been thinking about this for a while. They've been dealing with this for a while. The Hermit says many of you are alone. You're by yourselves. And you're thinking about them too. The Hermit, as you can see, is this contemplation. So you're thinking about them. Well, it looks like they're going to be making a decision, my viewers. Somebody is going to lose. Your ex is going to unfortunately lose their love. But your energy here says they may pick it back up with you. Okay, viewers? Your reading is done, my Virgos. Wow, that was deep. I'm going to wish you love, light, peace, blessings, and strength. I'm a Super T reader. I wish my people good luck.